This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Taurus for the month June 2021. I will start with the past and then I will talk about the situations you're in at present, and then I will talk about the future. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates. It can't resonate with everybody, and this can be interpreted vice versa. Another thing is I will do an extended reading on these cards, which will be posted on Sunday. I can't do that earlier because I concentrate also on other readings for the other signs, and I try to give everybody as much an equivalent time of energy. And please like and subscribe, or leave a comment if you like. So now I will start with the reading. Starting with the past. I see, so there was this lace next to the Judgment card and the Nine of Wands. I think that you were a person who has put a lot of energy in a relationship in the past. And I think that it was with a person who you kept giving, but then it was maybe never enough. Or you put all your energy in it, but they were not, they didn't seem to be happy enough, or that's how you felt with it. So you really needed to think about that, what you really want from that. I think I can see throughout the reading, this is quite a strong connection. There is a lot of chemistry as well. You have the chemistry card, but so I can see that there are some things in the way of this being a happy or committed relationship. So that's why you have the Judgment card. I think it is some kind of awakening for you. Awakening is maybe a big word, but it is something like, look at yourself, look at what you wanted in life, and does it still correspond with what you still want today? Is this somebody that you still want to be, or I can see that there is something in your life that you really wanted to do. I think that your focus was really on this person, maybe trying to please them, or maybe trying to really fill their needs, being there for them. And I think that this was like some things needed to change, something needed to be spoken out. So for this relationship to get anywhere, I'm saying that because it lays next to the Nine of Wands, but the Queen of Wands as well. So it's somebody who has it's very an energetic person, but their energy is like, they are full with you, and then they suddenly aren't, and that is a bit of a restless energy. Now, you have the Nine of Cups, so I think, that was something you really wanted to be with this person. I think there is a lot of love. I think it's both of you, actually, because I think the other person is also in love with you. I think that was not in the way. I mean, that there was nothing. There were other people, I think. This person always thought, it's better somewhere else, or it's better if I do this or that or that. And I think you got a bit nervous with that. But it is something that you wanted this person, but you didn't want it under these conditions, I think. Now, it lays next to the Page of Pentacles, which tells me that next to the Nine of Cups tells me there is something in your life you really wanted to do, something that you found really precious. It is this coin that you hold in your hand, and you really find that worth exploring, worth doing something with. It is something that you really want to use in your life. I think it is something that comes from the past, something that you maybe have been developing. Maybe you have been even hiding it, that you really wanted to do this. I think also maybe at work. It can also be a work situation where you have been giving. You have been doing what other people wanted without looking at yourself at, what do I want? I'm filling the needs of a company, of people around me, of I'm giving myself, but actually I have this precious coin that is mine, that is for me, and I wish to do something with it, or I wish to be acknowledged by it. I think that in the past you didn't feel acknowledged by it. And you know, things are going to change, I think, in the future, but you need to do some work, I think. I think that at present you're looking at that, you're getting more clarity, and you're going to be more assertive maybe to get what you want, because or in the past I think that your mind was maybe blurred, or you were stretched by this person. The person that you were with had their minds on so many other things. So they have all these choices, and I think that there is, because you also have the Three of Swords in the future. So I think there is for some of you, I'm careful saying it because it is not always the case, but because the Three of Swords is really a third party card, it lays in the future because you're having to deal with it. But I think that, yeah, this person does have their attention on other people as well that they are looking at. And even if they are not doing anything with them, it's still like they keep their options open. They don't commit because they try out something and then they see, no, it's not going to be like that, or they are disappointed. And I think you are maybe one of the people that they well, they are not really disappointed with, but it's like yeah, it's a bit like, I see that picture, I'm sorry, but you know, it's like a prey. It's like they're hungry, they get it, and then it's eaten, and then they're satisfied, and so they don't need you anymore. They spit out the bones or something like that. And you feel like that. I don't think that they realize that you feel like that. But there is deception in this relationship. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. And yeah, it's partly you, because you maybe try to find that this isn't true, that what they are saying. I believe that they are telling you that there is not a third person in there, that it isn't that bad, that they are just, it's nothing. But this person, because this Queen of Pentacles is reversed, so this is a person who looks different than they are. So that's the deception card as well. It lays next to the Seven of Cups. So this person is like, yeah, is with you, telling you maybe they are on the same page as you, they are with you, they are committed to you, and maybe they aren't. Or they want something else from you than what they say they want. And yeah, I will lay some clarifiers for this that you see in the reading on Sunday then. But yeah, so this person is not completely truthful. It's not like they're not completely honest about this. And the reason why, I think, they are, well, they have a second agenda, or it can also be that this person has two yeah, the rules that don't count for them, they only count for you, something like that. I know that there is a word for that, but I can't get to it now. Okay, so at present, yeah, you have the Nine of Wands next to the Queen of Wands. Now, this Nine of Wands is saying, yeah, you are almost there, or maybe you have completed this. I think each time you thought, now I'm there, now I'm there, now I've done it. Also, maybe at work, you're very close to fill the needs of this Queen of Wands. It can be somebody really creative. It can be somebody who changes their minds because they jump from one thing to another because they are maybe very joyful, charismatic people. You maybe try to get their attention. Maybe you try to step up a ladder. Maybe you just try to, okay, if I did this, then maybe I get a better job out of this. Or if I do this for them, then they are going to appreciate me more, and they are going to see how strong this love is, this connection, and then they are going to be there. It lays also next to the Three of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune is reversed. So it's not going to, this is something like, yeah, you keep holding on to this, I think, but it is not something that, I don't think that you at present, you can fulfill their needs. So it's not because they don't love you. I think that this person does feel the chemistry. They do feel an attraction. There is love. You have the Lovers twice, so there's definitely love in this relationship. But they feel like they want to be themselves. They want to have their freedom. They want to do what they want. And it can be that they are having many activities, that they are doing many things. It's very likely a fire sign as well, who is burned out, or not burned out, but they are like, sometimes they are so enthusiastic about something, and then they don't want to take too long to get what they want, so they want to go and get it now. They are go-getters. And yeah, maybe there is some, I think, yeah, that's maybe like a different opinion, a different philosophy in life, that you feel like you're building on something strong, you build on this connection, you have been really working hard to get there. So when you are there, then they don't want it anymore. And or that's at least the feeling you have. It can also be that this person has had, comes out of a long-term relationship where they had heartache from, so that they don't trust to commit in a new relationship. So that's also some kind of deception. It's something like, yeah, they do feel it, but they don't feel it because they don't want this commitment. Not yet, at least. But you have the Queen of Swords, and I think that is this. There comes some clarity about this. So I think the clarity is in that you want to change. You want to change, and you don't want this. Yeah, wishy-washy mentality or jumping around. You want to know where you stand, I think. And you want to cut this third person out. So if it is a relationship that you have been in, and an ex is coming back in your life, you want to cut that out as well. If it is their ex, or if it is somebody that they keep going back to, or if they are having to keep their options open, you want to know where you stand and say, okay, so no more. You want, if you look at the card, you want two lovers in this card, not three. So you are, I think you are clear about that. I'm not sure if they are going to be ready for that. I think that they don't feel ready for this yet. So they don't. The Lovers is a card, yeah, there is a lot of chemistry. Let me show you that card. Chemistry, there is a strong magnetic attraction here. So that's really what keeps you together. Yeah, definitely for the chemistry, for what you have together, how you feel when you are together. This person, I think, so if you see, this is also balancing two sides. It's like, yeah, working on the shadow side, or working on getting, getting through things, cutting these things out, also your own habits, and trying to deal with things before you can move on, and so to try to find a balance in things. That there are there are 3 people in this card, and so that there is some chaos in there. There's also some disruptive energy because of the Page of Swords. It's like childish behavior or immature behavior maybe. And yeah, it is also, it lays next to the 5 of Cups, so it lays next to regrets as well. So I believe that this person can't commit yet. I think that there is still a third person, even if it is not something that they really are doing. They are thinking about it. Thinking about it is already something that it is like saying, okay, so I'm not sure if you are the most important person in here. It can be that there is somebody else in my life that I want to make a different decision. And so that makes you feel worthless or less important for this person. So because of the 7 of Cups, I think that they kept their options open. There's also some deception in here with this, that they don't make up their minds, that they have different reasons. So maybe they have to make a decision between staying with somebody they have been for a long time, or for an ex, and for something new. I can see that they can't commit to you yet, and that is, there is this energy. I think it is like immature energy. That it can also be that their ego is in the way, and that they just want the attention from other people. That's the 7 of Cups as well. But the Queen of Cups is also a person who is like, they want to keep having this joyful feeling. They want to be attractive for other people, and they are they like to be with other people as well. And I think they are maybe you see something that confirms this. Maybe you see a photograph online, or you hear something from somebody that there was actually a third person, or maybe from their telephone or something. You find out words that confirm that they are at least thinking about somebody else, and so that they are not as committed to you as maybe they say they are. So in the future, near future, you do have this 3 of Swords. Nobody likes to have that card because there are 3 swords in this heart. Now, that is the heartache. I don't think it is only you feeling that, actually, because it lays next to the Queen of Wands. It lays next to them. Now, of course, this can also be vice versa. So it can also be that you have met someone else, that you are with somebody else in your mind, and they are left with this feeling of a third party and hurt, because there's maybe still an ex in there. But I think that you both feel hurt, actually, and because of this, there is like, it's not moving forward. This relationship is not moving forward, so there is a hole to it. This Wheel of Fortune is not turning in the right direction. So it's like, if you can't make up your mind, if you can't cut things out, then this is the effect of it. So of course, everything will have its cause, and sometimes you need a bit longer also to get over this. So I think that this is something that you can't let go. I think actually this person really regrets it. They don't want this wheel to turn the other way around. They do want they do want to have this relationship with you. They do. I think I will read the other cards or extra cards to see if they really want to make the effort to make this change. to have this turning point in their lives, concerning the third party, concerning this whoever they are thinking about. And yeah, so at the moment it doesn't look like that, but I can be wrong. I'm saying that because it also lays next to the Five of Cups. So I believe that there are regrets. People are hurt in this, about this. But it's like they feel, I think that they are feeling so hurt and so sad that this is over. These cups are all, you know, everything is upside down. So everything that was in these cups, everything falls out. So they are looking at it like that as well. Everything is very negative. Everything looks like everything is lost, and they are feeling like that because you are leaving the situation. You are leaving. You feel like you have to leave the situation because you can't move on with them anymore because of this third sword in your heart, and because there is no commitment, because of the deception, because not, maybe they have set light about something, and you feel like, yeah, this can't go on. You need to go to have more peace for yourself. So you are going anyway. You're leaving the situation. So there is a separation coming. I think it's quite, maybe you are in separation at present as well. Maybe you are already finding this out. And then, yeah, there is going to be this separation because of this hurt, because of this third party. Now, yeah, in the further future, it looks like you're going to feel a lot better because there's going to be more balance in this. You feel like you're more sharing things, you're more... so it looks like this is all going to change. After this is all out, after the pain, it looks like this is change. If this is with this person, if that is with the same person, I can't tell. But so it can also be in the further future that you're meeting someone else that has more, gives more balance, gives more security. But what you see is like, yeah, this is the Ace of Cups. So actually, this is a new beginning in love. So it can be a new love, but it can also be a new beginning with this person. So I will ask in the extra card, what is this about? This hand comes out of the sky, so it is given to you, and it is like, yeah, here it is. This is what you now deserve. This is what you need, and we will provide that. So maybe you needed to work through these feelings of getting out of trying to fulfill people's need no matter what. I think you're going away from with the Queen of Swords. I think you make the decision to decide, now it's for me. This is time about me. I'm not going to worry about how they feel. Now I'm going to look at how I feel. I need to leave this situation, take a time out at least. And so that gives maybe space for, well, for definitely make space for this coming in. And yeah, so it can be the same person or it is a new love in your life. But you also have this card, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, as I said, I will do an extended reading for this card reading, which I will publish on Sunday, on YouTube as well. Okay, well, thank you for watching my video and see you next time.